Hi everybody, Matt Fry here. Thanks for joining me down at Formby Ladies Golf Club, and today we're looking at why your slice isn't getting any better. So if this is your first time watching any of the videos, guys, do consider about hitting that subscribe button, because there are 2 videos a week uploaded to help you become a better golfer. So like the title of the video says, why isn't your slice getting any better? You might be doing certain things, you might be starting to implement drills that you've seen on different videos, and you might be going, through your swing thoughts, your processes, but it's just not quite working. And what we need to understand is, why you are slicing it firstly, and then what you actually do out on the golf course as well, as to why this slice isn't getting better. Now, as we stand here, I'm on the 18th hole at Formby Ladies. Quite a glorious hole here. Quite a bit of tightness going on here. There's some heather all down the left, there's heather all down the right, and there's a number of bunkers out there. And one of the problems I tend to see from a lot of people, even when they come for lessons, we get them going well, the slice is really starting to dramatically, work away from the big one that it was, and it's maybe down to almost a fade. But then when they get onto the golf course, something changes again. And what I'm talking about is how we start to aim, because firstly we have to understand why a slice happens, and it's to do with your face being open to your club path. So i.e. if I was to peg one up here now, and as we can see the clubhouse in the background there, I'd probably want to just aim this at the left edge, or just the left third of the golf clubhouse, because that's pretty much centre of the fairway. So then if I were to make a good swing, I'd be coming into the ball neutrally with the face looking at the target. I'd hit a pretty straight shot. With a slicer, what we tend to see is someone who comes across the golf ball, so works from out to in, with the face now looking right of that. So I could have the actual face pointing at the target at the end of the clubhouse here, but then I work the club across it in this manner, and I get my big slice from there. So one of the big things that I bet most people watching this would do then is this one. I'm now going to aim a good, in probably total, 100 yards left of the clubhouse. So then I can swing across it still and get my face still looking pretty close to it. It would start a little bit left of the clubhouse, but pretty close to where the face is aiming at impact. But because I'm swinging across, because I've aligned my body quite exceedingly left now, I'm going to swing dramatically across the left here and produce that slice, all because I'm not quite trusting that my normal swing's working so far. So you could be doing some great work, then you don't take it to the golf course because you're not confident enough to aim at the target. So what we've got to start learning to do is actually have a little bit of belief in ourselves and see that we can get our body aligned parallel to our ball to target line. So if it was the clubhouse in the distance that I was aiming at, I'd want my body just to be aiming 5 yards left on the inside of that now. So as I make the swing, I'm swinging actually out towards my target, instead of thinking, well, it's probably still going to slice, so I'll aim left, and then you start hitting the straight pull into the rubbish, lose the ball, knock it out of bounds, put it in a water hazard, and you think, well, it's just not working, it's not working, my slice isn't getting any better, or it's got better and I've got worse. We've got to have a bit of confidence that once we've now got a neutral path and a neutral club face, or somewhere near to neutral, we can take dead aim down the middle of the fairway, or even aiming just slightly off the centre of the fairway is going to help us swing more towards our target and hit shots that are going to be better, and we're not going to see as much slice on them. So if I were to pick one now, I'm going to aim straight at the clubhouse. So I've picked an intermediate target just in front of me that's in line with there, maybe a divot or something as you play. We can now see my body line is aimed just inside that, just parallel to my ball to target line, and my swing thought is to just swing a little bit more at my target. So hopefully I come slightly from the inside with the face looking at it. I might even get a draw, but what I'm not going to do is work excessively across the ball and hit a huge slice. So I've taken my good setup. I'm going to trust now that these techniques I've been working on are going to come out in the fold, and I'm just going to make a swing looking at my target. and I couldn't have hit that any straighter. Straight down the middle, just dropped right on the edge of the building, slap bang down the middle of the fairway. Now, even for me, I'm a slight fader of the golf ball, so I always, sometimes when I notice when I am getting too much shape on it, I do find that I'm allowing myself to swing massively across the golf ball, which then I understand that I need my face open to that, so I start manipulating it a lot and start to get loads of shape on it. So if you can start to take better aim and trust in that aim, you're not going to see that the ball is working across the golf ball so much, the club, sorry, working across it with the face looking in a totally different direction, and see that you will reduce your slice. So give that a go, start to believe in the work you've done with either your coach or on the practice ground, and then try and take it to the course. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give the thumbs up a click if you do think that's going to help you. Also, like I said at the start, do consider subscribing to the channel. There's loads more tips to come every week to help you improve your golf. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week with another one.